I know that something is definitely hiding in that shack. I know that something lives inside of it. I even heard the sounds of it scurrying about. But no one knows what it is that lives inside of there. Hey, Fang, look at this. There are cicada shells all over the wall of this little house. Look inside. Do you think it's abandoned? I think I should tell Princess Giant and Zapman about this. Hey, Zapman, look at this little place I found. It has cicada shells on the outside, and it seems to be abandoned. It's spooky. What's that you say? No one who's ever gone in ever came out? Really? I wonder why. Hey, Zapman and Princess Giant, meet up with me in the library. Have either of you found any books about the abandoned shack? Okay, so what we need are flashlights and protective gear. So we'll take some safety glasses from the laboratory, and then we'll sneak into the abandoned shack. Wow, it's spooky in here! I say that like it's a good thing because spooky things make me feel right at home. I'm a vampire after all. Look! A bat! A bat! So that's who's been making the noises. Bye, bat. We had a wonderful adventure today. Hello, I am Mona Parker, and I am also Mona the Vampire. And today I learned that our town has some spooky history. After school, Fang and I were wandering around when we found something that looked sort of like an old museum. We went inside, and that's what it was. There were all these spooky wax figures of spooky people from our town. It turns out we're not the only ones. I'm writing in my diary, Mom. I'll come eat when I'm finished. A long time ago, near our town, before it was really a town, there was a fur trader named Louie. He got lost in a cave, and he was never seen again. But they found his hat sitting on a rock. There's more than just that. Around the time our town was built, there was a woman who lived alone in a mysterious, spooky house and had a bunch of animals such as cats and snakes. Most people think she was a witch. There's even more of them that I don't have time to write down right now. Hey, Zapman and Princess Giant. Let me show you the weird old museum I found that has wax figures in it. Look! The wax figure of that witch lady, Helen Broom, is missing. Something must have brought the wax figure to life. Maybe it was her witchcraft. I am Mona the Vampire. Today at school, we'll be taking a test. It will test our knowledge, our ability to endure. As a vampire, I face things that are way scarier, so I'm sure I'll be fine. It's a pity that Fang can't come along with me, though. We normally face things together. Hey, Zapman! Hey, Princess Giant! Are you prepared for the dark, foreboding test that looms before us? Oh no! I didn't study enough for the test because I was too busy helping to save the town from electricity-eating storm monsters. There is a section about history, though. Maybe my spooky history research will come in handy. Oh, is this the math section? Look, there's a pyramid on my test. Look, there's a pyramid on my test. Reminds me of the pyramids they keep mummies in Egypt. Spooky. I hear whispers. Are they passing a secret spy code to each other? Do they know about some supernatural occurrence that I don't know about? It sounds like something wrong. Listen harder. Figure out what's going on with this. Listen harder. Figure out what's going on with this. One of them's reaching into their desk. What's in there? One of them's talking about something. Is it a cave? They pulled out a piece of paper. I think they're about to recite some kind of witch's spell. I know what's going on. They're cheating. They're going to use the spell to make themselves pass the test. We can't let them get away with this. I think we should tell Miss Gatto. Miss Gatto? George and Angela and those two kids were talking during the test. I think they were trying to make some sort of witch's spell to where that they'll get all the answers right, which is cheating. See? Good thing I told Miss Gatto. They're getting in trouble now. Now I can focus on my test again. It's time for the history section. My spooky research should come in handy now. Miss Gatto, what grade did I get on the test? Yay! I got a 98! That's almost completely right! What about Charlie and Lily? Oh. Zapman, what grade did you get on the test? A 100? Wow! What about you, Princess Giant? That's almost as good as I got. See? Our spooky research really paid off. Yay! Good morning. Oh no! My super special vampire sense of smell isn't working. This isn't supposed to happen to vampires. The inside of my throat hurts. I feel cold. This must be a symptom of being a vampire. Okay, Mom. I'll get ready for school now. I need to figure out why my sense of smell isn't working and why my throat feels kind of sore. But at least I feel as cold as I should. Miss Gatto, I'm feeling really sleepy. I can't focus. I think that the reason I feel really sleepy is because I'm actually a vampire, and so I'm supposed to be nocturnal instead of diurnal. which means that I am awake in the night and asleep in the day. I, I think that I need to go home. Hey, Dad. Hey, Mom. I'm not feeling all too well. Hi, Fang. I need to go to bed. I need to be actually nocturnal. I was too tired to focus at school. Good night, Mom. Good night, Dad. Or should I say, good afternoon? Dad, you shouldn't wake me up until it's night. What? It's the next day? It's the next day? Why didn't you wake me up in the night? I'm still not feeling well enough to go to school. I think I need to be nocturnal. I think I need to sleep all day. Listen, Fang, this time, I think I will wake up in the night. But I suppose Miss Gato and Mom and Dad are right that I'm sick. When vampires get sick, they lose their sense of smell, and their sleep schedule gets thrown off. But tonight, I will rise up, and the night will be ours, Fang. The night will be ours. Wow, I had such a weird dream. I just woke up, and I'm still woozy and spooked from this. There is definitely a ghost in the town theater. My dream told me. It came up out of the floorboards, and its voice talked through the theater piano, spoke strange words. It was like it was talking backwards. And since I'm sensitive to the paranormal, I know this dream was telling me something. This ghost is definitely real. Anyway, last time I was at the theater, I heard strange thumping noises. Hey, Fang, do you think we should go to the theater and check it out? Yay! I should also ask Princess Giant and Zappin to come along with me. Wow, it's so spooky inside the theater. Especially when there isn't any plays going on. Do you hear that? It's the thumping noise. I think it's the ghost. Shh, it's coming closer. It's in the walls. The thumping sounds are getting louder. I think it's time for the ghost to rise. I think it's going to start talking through the piano. Do you hear that? That sounds so weird. It has to be the ghost.